Grand Rising, my lovely butterflies. This is the Awakened Butterfly, and I am back with another video. If this is your first time coming across my channel, please stay for the entire video or check out some of my existing content. If you enjoy this type of content, please don't hesitate to subscribe. Welcome and welcome back, everyone. I pray that everyone is in great spirits today. I send nothing but positivity your way. I pray that everyone is in great health, taking care of themselves, mentally, physically, and spiritually. I love you guys so much, and as always, the love and support that you guys show me on this channel is always greatly appreciated. If you haven't already, please be sure to turn on your post notifications so you will be notified every time I post a video. Without further ado, guys, we're going to go ahead and get into this video, and I have a very informative video / message for you guys today. And I want to start this video off with Psalms 101 verse 5. Whoso privily slandereth his neighbor, him will I cut off. Him that hath an high look and a proud heart will not I suffer. Guys, for many of you, especially for those of you who are watching this video, if you feel that this message is for you, please go back and pray to the Most High for further confirmation. Many of you have been slandered in this season. You have been talked about heavily. You have been discredited heavily. You have been treated poorly. And the Most High sits high and he looks low, and he sees everything that you are going through at this time. You are about to be spiritually elevated, meaning that not only is the Most High about to bless you with spiritual knowledge, discernment, clarity, wisdom, he's about to spiritually elevate your mindset and your spiritual position in the heavenly realm. Your gifts are about to be enhanced, and with this comes a strong presence of the Holy Spirit. With the presence of the Holy Spirit, God will not give you confusion, but a mind of peace, calm, and love. With that being said, a lot of the things that used to bother you will no longer bother you. A lot of the things that used to worry you, it will no longer worry you. You are living in a more peaceful mindset because you've been through so many things, and the Most High has pulled you out, making your faith even stronger, making you more grateful, making you more humble, putting you at more of a sense of peace with your relationship with God as well as with yourself. You are in a season of high healing and restoration. Now, as you know, they say new level, new devils. So within this season, guys, you will be attacked heavily. You know, a lot of people will try and come at you with some of the same old tactics that they used to use against you a long time ago. A lot of people will come around to try and test your spirit. They will try to come around and test the new you. The spirit that dwells within these people, they are fully aware of your spiritual elevation, and they are aiming to try and pull you back into a dark sunken place. And with this being said, you will be dealing with a lot of narcissists. You will be dealing with a lot of enablers and a lot of baiters. The narcissist is the same as the enemy. They come in to steal, kill, and destroy. I feel that people who are narcissists, I feel that they carry a very dark demonic spirit. They hold no remorse for their actions, and these people can only drain you. They can only deplete you and put you into a dark place. They can never help place you into a place of spiritual elevation. You can never get to that level placing yourself around these type of people. These people are energy harvesters, and they also participate heavily in destiny swapping. So a lot of the times when you are around these people and you see the things that they're doing, it gets to a point where you become very upset with these people. And you will want to lash out, and you will, want to put them in their place. Just as with someone who is an enabler, especially when it comes to a narcissistic person. When it comes to an enabler, it's like talking to a brick wall. You're steady trying to explain to this person or these people why you no longer want to associate yourself with certain people. How you feel that these people are breaking your peace. How they are pacing you into a dark place spiritually. How these people have shown you that they don't care about you. How they've mistreated you. And then you have the enabler, and they make excuses for these people. Well, they've been through a lot. Well, they suffered from these things as a child, and that's why they act this way. Those are usually some of the things that an enabler says. But let's be honest, we all have been through things. We all have a past, and it gets to a point in your life, especially when you become an adult, that you can no longer let your past be an excuse for your future. It comes to a point to where you have to pray for healing and restoration, and you have to move on, because if not, you will stay stuck in this place. And this is what these people are aiming to try and do to you in this season, guys. An enabler will make you feel that something's wrong with you for speaking out against this person's actions. Like, how dare you speak out against the mistreatment that this person's giving you when you know what they've been through. That's the mind of an enabler. And the enemy uses these people to try and not only keep you in a sunken place with, gaslighting and manipulation, but these people are also being used in this season to upset you. These people are because now you've become awakening, because, things that these people used to say, these same things, they used to be able to use these things, these tactics, to keep you in this box, where they wanted you to be. But now that the Most High has awakened you and these people are coming at you, you're beginning to get upset because you can see right through them. As with the baiters, I mentioned in one of my previous videos about how your family can no longer spiritually intimidate you. And these are the types of people that are in your family, guys. These are the type of people that you call friends. These are a lot of the people that you work with. The Most High is breaking you out of indoctrination. So a lot of the things that people used to use to keep you, under their control and manipulation, they can no longer use. When it comes to someone who tries to bait you, which baiting is another word for emotional manipulation. And with this emotional manipulation, these people will try and purposely say things to upset you in order to get a reaction out of you. Based on the reaction that you give them, will let them know what further tactics to use against you. It's like a game, because these people have already planned things before you even came around. Just as with these smear campaigns, they've already slandered your name before you came around. So they want you to come around so they can just make this show, this mockery out of you. Say things to upset you, to get you to crash out, so they can make a mockery out of you, so they can continue to discredit your name, and so they can also try and embarrass you in front of people, mainly that you don't even know. I want you guys to know that at this time, many of you have been spiritually elevated to the point to where these people can't even make you mad anymore. The things that they say, it just rolls right off of you. And at this time, they are left feeling so confused. Many of them are highly upset and confused because they're not only, not understanding why you're not getting upset, but they're mad because their control and manipulation that they once had over you is no longer working. Hold on one second, guys. Guys, there's also a lot of psychological um, manipulation involved with baiting as well. A lot of the mind games that they used to play on you, telling you that you were crazy, telling you that you were overreacting. And you used to listen to them because, number one, there was more than one person coming at you and your back was against the wall, and you began to believe that, well, maybe if all of these people is saying this, maybe I do need to check myself. And the Most High elevated you and he vindicated you from all of these spells that they placed against you through words, through incantations, through projection. And he lifted the veil and he showed you the truth. And with this truth, a lot of the times you do, we're human. You do become a little angry because you're like, how dare these people continue to try and play with me after they've done this to me all these years. But at this time, guys, for many of you who's watching this video, you have already been vindicated. You've already been spiritually elevated to the point to where these things can no longer upset you. For many of you, you're in transitioning pertaining to this situation. And the Most High wants you to know that these people can no longer get to you. He wants you to stay strong, and he wants you to protect your peace and disassociate yourself from anyone who you feel can put you in a negative place. Anyone that you feel will make you, step outside of your character and, get you upset and mad. The Most High wants you to disassociate yourself from these people. Even if you have already gotten to the point to where these people can't bother you anymore, they're going to try harder. And the Most High wants you to as well to protect your peace and to disassociate yourself from anyone who's trying to put you in a negative place. If you live with these people, if you work with these people, if you see these people on a regular basis, if it's hard for you to just completely disassociate yourself, guys, pray Psalms 91 and continue to stay close to God and ask him to cover you and protect you and give you peace and clarity and also discernment as well. Ask the Most High to keep you spiritually elevated so these people can no longer pull you back into a sunken place. Let me make sure I discussed everything I wanted to talk to you guys about, because I just wanted to come through and just discuss that with you. Also, you will hear people telling you that they miss the old you. Guys, don't fall for that. Always ask the Most High for clarity and wisdom when you're dealing with people who once had you under mind control. Because if not careful, these people will try and make you feel that you need to go back to something that the Most High has already vindicated you from. If you were someone who was, so gullible and naive that you believed everything that people said to you, you lacked spiritual discernment. These people will say these type of things, saying that they miss the old you and, there's something wrong with you and they feel there's something that's happened to you over the years to try and make you go back to who you used to be. So, they can continue to pull the veil over your eyes. So I just want a lot of you guys to know that if you once didn't trust yourself because of things that people used to say to you, making you feel that something was wrong with you, and you just needed to chill and stop taking everything so serious, when the Most High is showing you these things for a reason, don't let those things get to you guys. Just know that everything happens for a reason. If God showed you something about someone, it was for a reason, okay? Especially if you've avoided these things, before. So just know that since you've came to this point of awakening, a lot of people are going to try and push your buttons. They're going to say some very crucial things, guys. The enemy is going to use these people, especially your family, in this time. It's especially going to be your family. People who know your deepest, darkest secrets. They know a lot about your past. You know, they know a lot of things that can trigger you. These are the main people that the enemy is going to use during this time to attack you and to try to pull you back, you know, into some of the negative habits, you know, of your past. So just know that the Most High wants you to stay 10 steps ahead of the enemy. He wants you to continue to pray. He wants you to use your discernment, and so you can recognize these cycles, these toxic cycles that the enemy is trying to use against you. A lot of the times, the Most High will allow you to go through the same thing over and over again until you become aware of the cycle and you rebuke it and denounce it from your life. And this is with the baiters, the enablers, you know, the narcissists. These people are going to try and come at you with the same tactics. They're going to try and throw your past up in your face. The same things over and over and over again that they always use to try and pull you back into a sunken place. And it's up to you to become, you know, aware of these things, not just physically, but also aware of the spiritual, the dark spiritual cycle that's connected with these things. You know, how the enemy is using these demonic forces to jump bodies and to continue to torment you with the same repeating cycles. The Most High wants you to become aware of these things so you can pray against them. He doesn't want you to let your emotions dictate how you react to these people, because then it will cloud your judgment, and you can end up making an irrational decision, pretty much falling into the trap. That's what the enemy wants you to do. So at this time, the Most High wants you guys to remain calm. He wants you to stay prayed up. He wants you to follow him. He wants you to be very obedient and pay attention to what he's showing you and to what he's directing you to do and what he's informing you of about the people around you and your environment and about yourself as well. I love you guys so much. I hope this video helps someone. Share this video if you don't care. I have a lot of more content coming your way. I love you guys so much. Guys, please hit that like button. Hitting the like button does a lot for me, especially as far as keeping me in the algorithm. And it also lets me know what type of videos you guys like, so I will know what type of content to continue to present to you guys, all right? I love you guys so much, and until the next video, peace and blessings. Mwah.